afternoon, we are all here because of only one man. The job master, the voice for the voiceless, the one that can help us to break the edge, the one that will tell us the truth, the one that when he says yes, it will always be yes. That is why we are here this afternoon. We are not going to waste much time. We are also happy to go now. Near the Pupuna Agyapong Constituency treasure, they were now opening prayer.
Thank you so much. Let's pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you. We thank you for your grace and your mercy. We thank you for the life of each and every one in this building. We thank you for bringing our people safely from wherever they are coming from. Daddy, as we begin in your name. We ask that you proceed this program in the name of Jesus Christ. I pray that everything that we'll do here should be to the glory and the benefit of our noble party. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Once again, we welcome all of you for honoring our invitation. Mia de Rosia, Dake Elebenonia Miaoba, Miaobova, Eata Elebenonia Mita, Mia Ideati, Neme police station executive Sobetela, Mia Beteniacho, Mato Ayo, the Kadekao, Tamia your police station executive Sobete, Bewacho, Nimiato Wezonami, police station executives, Miaozo. Now welcome, police station executives. Thank you very much. Electoral area coordinators, let's see our coordinators. Electoral area coordinators, Nyawezo, Ape, Nyaideji, our advisors, those that are making sure that this party continue to exist in Northern, our Council of Elders. Please, let's acknowledge them. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll take this opportunity to introduce the constituency executives. Not the constituency executives will after the car. My Agyapong Mebe, Apeta Office Donko, Master Donko, AIA Deputy Secretary. Apeta Danjawa John, AIA Deputy Organizer. Apeta Achille Moses, AIA Deputy Nasara. Apeta Ahmed Muhammad, AIA Miapo Nasara. Apeta Elvis Donko, Communication. Apeta Chichiu Emmanuel, our organizer. Apeta Courage Afari, Miapo Deputy Youth Organizer. Miapo Treasurer, Dayi Agyapong. Nento Stephen Dube, Research and Election Officer. Dayi, African de America, many executives for the LFU. When the party in Northern realized that the Messiah is coming, they all decided that they'll be here to welcome him. Let us see our party members. Party Talibate, Executive, Nyawezo. My Niji, Apeta Martin, Akoche, second vice. Martin Akoche, second vice. Apeta Jacob Bogo, NAFTA, are you ready? NAFTA, are you ready? NAFTA, are you ready? Dayi! Yes. Yes. The man, the only man holding MPP in North Dayi, today, the youngest chairman, the active chairman, the chairman always there. Honorable chairman, my people, I am honored this afternoon, Bemado, Chairman Desmond Tungwell, Apenani. No, Nyaigeji Pata, Elebema Tomato, Tona Chairman, Neto ways on any tofe, Pa Eliate, Benefits Chairman for Apenani.
Very fierce is on the room. Dayi. Magbo na bendo ya fobala. Chofotore. Botofutore. Turupetore. Amara le ba hogoro. Turupetore. Botofutore. Okay, apate ganetore. Apate tojutore. Sabalutore, Afamabetore, Jadukuwabetore, Vagotore Yakouni, Vagotore, Chowoi, Bajare Fuma, Yusutatore, Chowoi. Ehadele vivi na mvivi ya makpala onye maji. Nyele iyi lewo ukome. Nyele zozo lewo ukome. Nyele iyi lewo ukome. Oya irasiwo neno mia. Nyambe siwo. Nyenye towo. Nyele iyi. Dowu sami. Nyena, yenye towo, oya irasiwo neno mia. Awo mia masiwo, yenye towo, nyele yiyi, dowu sami. Nyena, yenye towo, oya irasiwo neno mia. Not by yourself. MPP, not by yourself. Not by you. Not by you. Ento tuade ejoyawo to amada kamata wati yo nota eto tuade mewawo to amada kamata wati yo mebe nota eto tuade ejoyawo to amada kamata wati yo nova eto tuade to awo to amada kamata wati yo awo tanawo miva bijo mi ayiye subo na me awon do na no dai jide adeke ma to mi apo ma u pedo ajo da wonye e wa discipline ya awa gbata tara dudu tobai kukuru atalami enyo pardon me do gbemo gake abe ma je gome mi afa me titiri kewe we wa party egele din abe mi ba gbe na be council of elders gugu towe me bi amole mi agbo be ma meet me at ma home ape patrons edogbanami gallant constituency executives ami ege we le party that sesere ko pele mi afa metiti lo medogbanami coordinator le fuma coordinator le a medogbanami apete police station executives o mete medogbanami njemele ya egbevanye to mebe amejoro do le mi adu medegbe ma ko wa lo ma ka ho ma ho wenwera ni abata ta melelo ape ni a constituency executive we mi na nyanya mi alo mi don gbe na mi be presidential primary secretary vade NPP po mi abete mi le NPP po mi abete mi le tami abete mi awade ka menye si gbe wa amesi amefa mi ato menye si gbe wa agbẹjala mẹlẹ ní amẹwà sukuu yóò mẹlẹ ní amẹwà ní anọbi wo la si tsaare ní amẹgbẹwé asọrọ dẹmí lére tàbí lẹnu odi fún mẹnyẹsí gbẹwà tàbí àfàmẹsí àlọmí àfàmẹsí àwọn tà má tọ́lẹ̀ mi àpò nkọ́mẹ lẹ́mi nàmọ́ mi má dọ̀wé sọ̀ náà mi ẹ̀wẹ́ mi abẹ́ tẹ́ mi àpọ́nọ́ yẹn mi àdọ̀wé sọ̀ náà wẹ́ lóò mi àwẹ́ sọ̀ lóò àpẹ́. Viviere, mada sila pepe, on vient là, maintenant viens pas me dolore. On me doute, on t'a ma quoi qu'on va pas de vivre. Honorable, you are welcome. My father, Elder Agyapong, you are most welcome. The rest of the entourage, you are warmly welcome. I was just asking permission from my people to welcome you into the constituency. I am the constituency chairman, but they are custodians of the party. So it is good of me to ask them before I welcome you. So they have warmly welcomed you into the constituency. Honorable, on behalf of 405 delegates in North Dayi, comprising of 355 police station executives, 23 electoral area coordinators, 17 constituency executives, 5 council of elders and patrons, I welcome you officially to North Dayi constituency. First of all, I would have to show my appreciation for what you have done for us in December during the festive days. It's just very good that we appreciate your kind gesture. Numerous of them, but this one is just very, very peculiar. So you brought so much bags of rice to our constituency, which everybody, each and everyone here was a beneficiary. So on behalf of my people, I say a very big thank you to you. Not forgetting the support you sent before the constituency elections. Thank you very much. This is not done. We comprise of maybe 60-70% of youth. And our main aim is to make sure we lead this party. And the numbers you see today, the next time you come, you're going to get a very bigger auditorium. So that I know you are very passionate about the youth. So our opportunity to meet you today is a pleasure. We have youth who are more into education. Most of them are in their tertiary educations. We have what we call the Youth and Women Empowerment Fund, which we try to solicit funds into those accounts and support our women who are into petty trading and the youth who wants to go into education. Our mothers you see here, most of them who are into trading, they need support. Today, we are welcoming you into a constituency where most of the youth believe in you because of what you stand for. You speak the truth and you speak for the grassroots. It is imperative to know that our Honorable DC would have been with us, but yesterday he told me that he had an emergency where he had to attend after the constituency. So he sent his regards to you. Our elders in the party who you see here, they have fought well. We buried one in Pando the last time. They fought for the party before we came. So whatever we are doing, I wouldn't want them to sit behind. I would want them to be in front. That's why you are seeing them here, to appreciate the good works they have done for us. Our geographical location in North Dayi, there is a police station which is the longest on foot, Choho. We call that place Choho. It's like an hour to the central point. So commuting to that place, sometimes you call them for meetings, it's very difficult for them to come. So we plead that they just sounded some caution again that I should lobby for motorbikes for them or means of transport. So I'll plead that you help my people in Choho, people in Usuta, Pebe, Sabadu, so that they can also have much easier means of transport. It is imperative to know that about 60% of my constituency executives are now doing their further studies, and some of them who applied for Get Fund scholarship, including my very self, we are told it's in the pipeline. Pipelines of a politician is almost like forever. So we plead that we know what you are capable of doing. You would speak for our people. Most of the polling station executive coordinators who are also into education, who applied for these scholarships, so that they can also be a beneficiary. I wouldn't take much of your time. I would allow the MC to take charge and do the rest of the introduction. I think I've asked enough. Honorable doesn't like asking when you don't know what is on the table. But I would want to assure you that North Dayi is an independent constituency. Whatever you do here, you saw the love when you came in. I think this is the first time I'm welcoming you in North Dayi constituency. There is no intimidation. It is going to be a fair play. I am a young man and a constituency chairman. What I'm aiming for is very high. I wouldn't want to emulate or take anybody's enemy so I suffer in the future. So I want to assure you that these are the delegates. These are the people who makes presidential candidates and makes presidents. So I'm assuring you on behalf of them, you are free to come to North Dayi constituency and campaign every day and anytime. If I don't do that, it means my father, Agyapong, will not give me audience when next I'm in Accra. So on behalf of North Dayi constituency, Honorable, I humbly welcome you. You are welcome. Thank you very much.
Apenami kakaka. Apenami kakaka. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome. Nyawezo, welcome to a meeting with Honorable Kennedy Akupako Agyapong. Shobai, great round of applause. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. A great round of applause for Honorable Kennedy Akupako Agyapong. Nyawezo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Chobai. Some of you at the back.
Some of you at the back did not hear what I said. I said, welcome to a meeting with the next leader of the New Patriotic Party. Some of you at the back still did not hear what I said. Some of you did not hear what I said. I said, welcome to a meeting with the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you so much. It is important for me, first and foremost, to bow to you for the massive welcome not Dayi has given to the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you so much. God bless you. We have been to a lot of constituencies in Ghana, a lot of regions in Ghana. Everywhere Honorable Kennedy Agyapong has gone to, the party people have given him massive welcome as the next president of the Republic of Ghana. We got to not die. When we came to not die, you have given him a different level of welcome. God bless you. I bow to you for the massive support you have shown to the next president of the Republic of Ghana. I want a bigger response. Last one. Everywhere we have been, the conversation, the report is that the very day Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is elected as the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, that same day, MPP has broken the 8. And so what is happening is the convention now, when I shout the last Atiglingi, the response is breaking the 8 with 10. Clap for yourself, put your hands together for yourself. So we are starting again, but I would want a translation of breaking the 8 with 10 into hour. We will do that. I'm sure we can do that. So we are going. Second one. Breaking the 8 with 10 in hour. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. Chaboy.
Hello. Ewa pede eleni lolode. Mela na me suena mtutu. Atiglingi. Mi do to mi ase sueda. Ne me kro to ya be atiglingi de. Mi grobe nyele enye gbagbe pleken. Nyele nuka woke. Atiglingi.
I pay. Thank you so much. Choboy. When I shout PhD, then you respond. Can do. PhD.
And the global PhD day. Me nyale ke me do ndodam ga. Ken awe. Many can add to our can Anuka. PhD! 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 God bless you so much. God bless you so much. Chobe. Now very soon the next president of the republic, can we have total silence at the back without respect? Chobe, very soon the next president of the Republic of Ghana will be invited to the mic to have a conversation with you. But I need to do a few acknowledgements of some of the dignitaries that came with him. But first and foremost, put your hands together. Put your hands together for your champion constituency chairman. Your champion constituency chairman. Today, let us go straight to the Eastern region. Eastern region. Empayesu constituency chairman is here with us. Chairman Agyapong is here with us. Today, then straight to the greater Accra. Okai Kwe North constituency chairman Dayi is here. Put your hands together for him. Today, then let us come back to the voter regional coordinator for the next president of the Republic of Ghana, Christo Wisdom Preacher. Put your hands together once again for his deputies. Put your hands together for Joseph. Put your hands together, a member of Team 10 for voter region. Another deputy, a member of Team 10 for voter region. My brother Henry, put your hands together for him. Today, then straight to the campaign chairman of the next president of the Republic of Ghana, a staunch member of the New Patriotic Party who was part of the formation of the New Patriotic Party 31 years ago. He is one of the major financiers of the New Patriotic Party. He served as the vice chairman for the fundraising committee for President Nana Addo Dankwa campaign team. Chobe, our campaign chairman, is an industrialist, seasoned politician, elder from the Church of Pentecost. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Papa Elder Opombio. Chobe, now this is the moment. This is the moment. This is why you came here. Now to the leader of Team 10, to the next president of the Republic of Ghana, a stalwart of the... Thank you. Put your hands together for Puto, Honorable Puto. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the rousing welcome you have given to one of the most hard-working MCs in Ghana. Honorable Puto, my own brother. Choboy, I know him personally. This constituency is my constituency. My mate back in the UCC, we were together fighting for the New Patriotic Party
so many years ago at the University of Cape Coast. A brother from another mother. Give it up to our brother, Honorable Kojo. Chabai, thank you. Thank you. Now to the next. Thank you. Now to the next president of the Republic of Ghana, a stalwart of the UP tradition, who was part of the struggles for the formation of the new patriotic party. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong was one of the leading patriots that formed the Dankwa Busia Club 1991. Again, in 1992, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, the next president of Ghana, was actively involved in the formation of the new patriotic party 31 solid years ago. Give him a bigger round of applause. He contributed not only his rich ideas at the time, he contributed not only his time, but he contributed his money to the formation of the new patriotic party 31 years ago. And 31 years on, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong remains the biggest and the greatest financier of the new patriotic party. There is nobody dead or alive whose financial contribution can be compared to the next president of the Republic of Ghana. A veteran politician with over 35 years of political experience. He has represented his constituency as in North, as in Central, as a member of parliament for 23 solid years. And of all the elections he contested, he did that unopposed because of the massive contributions he has given to Ghana. Mark it somewhere. Note 8. On January 7, 2025, His Excellency President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, first time in the history of Ghana, will hand over power first time to a businessman as president of the Republic of Ghana. Businessman as president of the Republic of Ghana. Because Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is a businessman with over 40 years of business experience. He's an industrialist, entrepreneur with a lot of business organizations in Ghana. He has employed thousands of workers in Ghana. He's a philanthropist. His passion is to help people. His passion is to support people, to impact lives. Ladies and gentlemen, the father to the fatherless, the husband to widows, the people's choice to break the age. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice for the voiceless, the hope of progress. Ladies and gentlemen, the next president, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. The next president. so much. God bless you. Thank you.
MPP will say, yeah, MPP will say, Mr. Chairman, MC, Constituency Executives, Council of Elders, Patrons, Electoral Area Coordinators, Polling Station Executives, my grassroots, today is a great day because my sister's best friend, Honorable Senator Danswa, who also became my friend. This is my first time of coming to her constituency. Although she's an NDC, we used to get along very well in Parliament. You know, I've been there for 23 years. So I have a lot of experience. I'm here this afternoon to plead with you. So when the time comes in November 4th, North Dayi will help your good servant, Honorable Agyapong, who has been fighting for you all the time. Today, I'm here to tell you that if you vote for me, I'll make sure I create job opportunities for the youth, especially in this country. So I'm begging you, don't let anybody come and deceive you. Those who are coming to tell you to vote for Mr. A, Mr. B, when they come, you should ask them that with all the opportunities President Akufo-Addo gave you guys, what did you do for the MPP, especially the polling station executives? You know, Volta region, you should clap for yourself because you are brave men and women. Volta region is a no-go area for NPP. And therefore, anybody who stands out boldly to defend NPP in this constituency, sometimes they beat you, sometimes they insult you. They do all kinds of things to you because you belong to MPP. But my problem is, with all these insults and beating, what have you benefited from all these insults? What have you benefited from all these insults? If you are not lucky in this region, you go and defend MPP and they'll beat you up. But when there is time for employment, you want police, migration, fire service, you won't get it. Prisons, you won't get it. Soldier, you won't get it. Nursing, you won't get it. Teaching, no. Local government, nothing. Everything you do. What annoys me is that an MPP child will complete school. NDC child will complete school. NDC child will be working and MPP will be staying home. No jobs.
no jobs. That is why I have been fighting and fighting and fighting, advising our people to create job opportunities for MPP. Because the way things are going, a time will come that when you ask a polling station executive to go and work in the name of MPP, you won't get anybody. You won't get anybody. Because there is no reward for polling station executives. The only thing they do is use you to go and campaign for MPP. And after that, they dump you. You know, it's very difficult to speak the truth, but I have vowed to speak the truth at all times. So I'm not afraid. That is why today I'm here before you, asking you to give me opportunity, and you see the jobs, the businesses I'm going to create in this constituency. God has given us a lot of fertile land. Look, you get up and look at the scene over there. What do you see? Tourism, 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 tourism. We need to create tourist sites on the hillside, beautiful hotels, and you see the number of people that will travel to come to Northern. We are here. A lot of the youth don't have jobs with this fertile land. Give me opportunity and you see the starch factory we're going to put here to create job opportunities. I'm serious. Look, I was born and bred in the village. But today, I can tell you, I employ over 7,000 Ghanaians in this country. And one thing I have to tell you, you know, I'm sick at heart when people are making this propaganda. Oh, Honorable Agyapong said, Yenkokuma before, Yenkokum Ewes. I want to tell you the story today. There's a man called Solomon Donko from Nkonya, Biakuya Constituency. He drove to my house early morning, crying that in Konya, the paramount chief also beat the gong and asked minors to go and register. So the MPP people in Nkonya, Biakuya constituency, resisted what the chief said. And because of that, they were beating MPP people in Nkonya and Biakuya constituency. He went on radio, all the radio stations in Volta region. Nobody gave him chance to air whatever was going on. So he drove all the way from Biakuya to my house in Tema, Committee 12. He came with 3 gentlemen and told me what has happened. I said, okay, let me call my radio station for you so that you can talk. Listen to what Solomon Donko said. Solomon Donko said that time he was working at Cocoa Board. So if they hear his voice, they will sack him from Cocoa Board. So he pleaded with me to speak on behalf of MPP Ewes. So he detected everything to me. What I said was that if NDC, if you think Volta region is your stronghold and you are beating our people, if NDC, you think Greater Accra is your stronghold and you are beating our people, who are our people? Who can tell me? You, tell me. Who are our people? Our people are the MPP in Volta region. Our people are MPP in Greater Accra, that they were beating them. So when I was fighting for MPP in Volta region, I said, if you think Volta region is your stronghold and you are beating our people, if you think Greater Accra is your stronghold and you are beating our people, then Ashanti region and Eastern region is also our stronghold. We will also beat your people. I said this in the morning around 9 o'clock. By 5 p.m., all radio stations in Ghana, Agyapong says they should go and kill Ewes. Kofi Kwaku started that propaganda. I was charged treason because of you. They charged me treason. And because Solomon said he worked for Cocoa Board, the number of times I went to court, I never mentioned his name. I stood firm and defended this. They played the tape in court over 20 times, and there was nowhere that I mentioned that they should go and kill Ewes. What pains me is that today, Mr. Solomon Donko has gone on pension. This thing is still hanging on my neck. But he has not been bold and honest to come out and explain, at least the people of Volta, that this is what happened that morning. He's been quiet. And now, he is even a campaign manager for Alan Tremata. That one, I don't have a problem, because it's his choice. But your choice is not different from truth. You have to come out with the truth and let the people know what actually happened, that I was charged treason. And you know what? The funny thing and strange thing is that all those people who are saying that Agyapong doesn't like Ewes. Me, if you want to know, you are my brother-in-law, because my wife comes from Adidomi. We have 4 girls from Adidomi. And apart from Togwe Afede, I can confidently say that I employ Ewes more than any Ghanaian in this country. Yeah, I employ more Ewes. Out of the 7,000, the last time I started calculating and everything, I got 827 Ewes that I have employed. So if I don't like you, why would I even give you a job? See, so this tribal thing, they know that, oh, Agyapong is going to win. And they are now throwing it, oh, he says he should go and kill Ewes. At least, madam, I didn't kill you, but I'm going to give your son a job. What about them? What about them? What job are they going to give to your son or your daughter? That is the question we have to ask. You have a lot of youth here who are not working. Instead of creating job opportunities for them, you are only doing propaganda, tribal politics. Look, we have to move this country forward. Tribalism won't help us. We have to create job opportunities for every Ghanaian in this country. Case closed. You know, when we were young, something happened that we didn't know the future. It was going to benefit Ewes. You know, when we were young, you want a carpenter, also kofre ewe no bra, mason kofre ewe bra, plumber kofre, and they were laughing. They didn't know it was a good profession. Today, masons that are working for me make more money than the university graduates, because a day I pay a mason 150 Ghana cedis a day. In a month, 26 days, he makes 4,000 Ghana cedis. A graduate working for me after taxes makes 2,500 Ghana cedis. So the mason and the graduate, who takes home better income? That is why I believe that it is not only certificate that can change individuals' lives. I want to ask you a question. When you were coming here, did anybody ask you to bring a certificate before you enter? When you were coming here, did anybody ask you to go and fill online before you come here? Now, why is it that MPP will believe that polling station executives have brains and they can go house to house and campaign for MPP to get votes without asking them for certificate? But after winning elections, when you are in need of something, they will ask you for certificate. Choboy, what I think we should do is that, look, you helped MPP to win election. You went house to house. It means you are smart. What work or talent do you have that as a party man or party woman, party can do to help you? It is not only certificate. Anybody, my chairman is saying he wants to do masters, I'll give him scholarship to go and do masters. No problem. Choboy, what about the one who wants to learn a trade, a plumber? I'll give him money to go and learn a trade. We have to blend the two. Those who have heard for education, let's help them. Those who have talent for trade, let's help them. That is how we can move the country. But if you always say that, oh, bring your certificate, bring your certificate, bring your certificate, but when I'm going to campaign, you don't ask for my certificate, I'm going to change it. I promise you, I'll change it. You know, I was born and bred in the village. There was no water, no pipe-borne water, no electricity, no watch. We struggled. I was born into a valley and crawling to the mountain top. And crawling from the valley to the mountain top, the hardships I've gone through. That is why, you know, when you cry, I understand. Because I've been there before. When you are suffering, I understand your suffering because I've been there before. That is why I keep advising party people. It is not only rich people's children who are going to be successful in life. We, going to Adisadu College, they were calling us all sorts of names because we were from the village. But today, I can confidently tell you that anything that Adisadu College, a program that Abisco wants to do, without my help, there is no Abisco. That is why I believe in you, that we have to create opportunities for everybody. When the rich man eats, a poor man should also eat. So I'm pleading with you that don't let anybody come and deceive you again. Don't. For the past 7 years, you have not seen them. Nobody has spoken on your behalf except Agyapong. And today they are coming. Vote for us. As if God that created every human being and gave a stomach. They are the only people who have stomach to eat. We don't have anything to eat. They thought 7-8 years was far away. They blinked the eye and 7 years is here. They are now coming to account for their stewardships. What they did, If you are going to look for a job and they say go and fill online, when they write a letter to chairman, delegates, you should give a message to chairman that anybody who wants to contest should go and fill online and apply. Yes. They should go and fill online before they meet police station executives. Yeah, because if you are looking for a job, they say go and fill online. So if you also want to see me, go and fill online. Go and fill online. We have to be bold. If you don't do that, all the time they will take you for granted. They will use you and dump you. Let your vote show them and prove to them that you are intelligent, you are smart. That is why you were able to win souls for MPP to come to power. But if you don't do that, and they bring you money, and you go and vote, they will continue to do it. They will starve you for 7 years. Then the last minute when they want power again, they will come and give you stipends, and you go and vote again. Let's prove to them that we are as wise as them. And God created all of us as human beings. So please, when you go out, listen to what Ghanaians are saying. A big woman organizer whispered to me that even where she works, her friends, NDC friends, say Omu Yada Honorable Agyapong. NDC is saying that because Agyapong is honest, because he's bold, because he gives out freely to everybody without party affiliation, the gift that Agyapong has, we are NDC, but if you bring him, we'll vote for him. It happened at Akemoda, Asaman Kase, Asikuma Odobin Brakwa. NDC people took the mic and advised MPP people to vote for Agyapong, and they are all going to vote. Listen to what, even in the passenger cars, listen to what the Ghanaians in the passenger cars are saying. They are saying that they were not going to vote. But if it's Agyapong, they will all vote. So I'm begging you, give me opportunity. Let's create tourism. Let's create industries in North Dayi. Let me tell you something, executives. You know, Friday, we went to Dayi. And on the ferry, the coordinator had a canoe. He put some boys there with samamu. The scene was so beautiful because the river was still. I asked my son to take pictures. Throw it in there. Before we cross from Dayi to the other side going to Karachi, somebody responded, how long does it take from Accra to Dayi? 2, can I have a party on the river? Today, when we were coming, 133,000 viewers. Before we got here, it's 138,000 viewers. What it means is that I've already sold Dayi, Oti River to the whole world. Another guy responded, oh, they're going to bring the ferry and throw a party on the boat at Karachi. God has given us a lot of opportunities. These mountains that you see there, you go to the Caribbean, Jamaica, and see what they've done. And we sit here, I ask myself, do we really have leaders in this country? Do you really have leaders? Homaka brofu. If the English you go chop. If the English you go chop. Look at the scene. Look at the scene. When you go to Switzerland and Italy border, just like this, people drive. That is why we drove from Italy all the way to Switzerland and Italy border, just to see what is there, the Alps. It is no different from what I'm seeing here. But you need a leader with a direction. Where to go? That is the problem we have in this country. They will come and put on suit. Some will say presidential. That is the most important thing. Hey, if you want to read, I will let you read. If you want to work and make money, I will make you get money. You know, even Ghana Armed Forces are saying that, Honorable Agyapong, anybody who asks you to step down, please don't do it, because you are going to win 2024 election. Why are the soldiers saying that? According to the Ghana Armed Forces, in the history of Ghana Armed Forces, the only politician, a selfless politician, Onye Pesemin Kumnya, who has spent or spending $6 million to build cardio and dialysis center for 37 military hospitals. Because of that, the Ghana Armed Forces are saying that you are the next leader. Choboyi, women in this country are crying for Agyapong to come. The father of the orphans, the husband of the widows, the only politician when Ghanaian women were stranded in Lebanon and they were crying for help. Agyapong was the only person who gave $400,000 to buy ticket for Ghanaian women stranded in Lebanon to come back home. Choboyi, Ghana health workers are saying that if MPP brings you to power or you become the flag bearer, we health workers in this country, when we are injecting the needles to the patient, we'll ask them to go and vote for you. Because during COVID, you were the only politician who gave $1 million to buy hospital beds, PPEs, drugs, and distributed across the hospitals across the country to prevent COVID. So health workers are saying that they are going to work and vote for me. Choboyi, Muslims are saying, inshallah, if MPP brings you to power, they will campaign and vote for me. I'm the only Christian who has a Muslim name. Madam, my name is Sheikh Osman. Sheikh Ashalibutu gave me the title Osman. And I asked him, why are you giving me Osman? He says in Islam, a man who was kind to mankind in Islam was called Osman. So the good things I've been doing for Muslims, buying sewing machines for the needy girls selling on the street to go and learn a trade, seamstress, hairdressers, I give them dryers. Young men that we politicians use to go and fight election, I advise them, any politician who comes to you that let's go and fight, ask him to go and bring his son. Then you will follow. But if they don't bring their children, don't go. I give them ICT training, then I buy computers for them to go and start life. That is why Chief Imam gave me the title Sheikh Osman. When you go to Tamale, On your way from Kintampo, you see a big billboard. Welcome, Honorable Agyapong, President for 2024. Why do they have this big board? Tamale people are saying that during the Dumso era, doctors in Tamale Hospital were using torchlight to conduct surgeries or operation. When I heard of it, it touched my heart, and I bought 1,000 kVA generator for Tamale Hospital. Because of that, Tamale, they are saying that whether you are from here or not, what you did for us, it is time to reward you. Clap for women before I talk. Clap for women. Say, my purpose of coming, I have two personal interests: women and the youth of this country. Women. Women are so special in our lives that if we don't help women, we the men will never be happy at home. Yes, I take care of widows, and every year when I'm distributing the things to them, I ask them questions. Why is it that when your husbands die, you live in poverty and you struggle like that? The answer I get from them is, in many cases, men work, bring the money home, and the women also take care of the children. So when the men die, that is the end of the family. But I believe in one thing. I have confidence that what any man can do, a woman can do it too. Because I have 22 kids, 16 girls, 4 from Adidomi. And I can tell you, these girls from Adidomi, one is going to be 25. She works at Google and is in charge of Africa YouTube. The second one will be 23. Will be 23 July 30th. She's finishing her master's at Johns Hopkins University. And she already has a job waiting for her in Chicago, $135,000 a year. The last girl, last year, she's not a boy, a girl. This girl swept all there was in her school in America. She was the valedictorian. You need to see. In fact, when she was reading her speech, there was a white lady sitting by me. Meanwhile, my wife is sitting here, and do you know what the white lady said? Is that your wife? I said, yes. Can you ask your wife to spare me so that you can have one child like this for me? In presence of Eugenia, in presence of my wife, she said that. Because the way that girl was reading, I said, wow. And she swept all that was, including Spanish. Unfortunately, she can't speak any Ghanaian language. I was so mad at her. When you mention her name, you say yes. Any Ghanaian language you speak, huh? You are stupid. You can get award in Spanish, but your own language you don't understand. So now she's coming. Even this year, she's been in Yale University for 1 year. They've given her scholarship to go to Oxford for another year. Is she not a girl who says only men can do it? So we need to promote women. The women working for me, the laborers, with all due respect to the women, those who don't have education, at least they make 110 Ghana cedis a day. 110 Ghana cedis, 26 days, they make 2,860 a month. Yes, the young man who pays them, I think maybe tomorrow they will be here. Coffee, they will meet us. He is from Ho Central. Ho Central. She recruits them, and I pay them 110 Ghana cedis. The laborers, whether you are male or female, is 110. And the masons 150, the arc welders 180. They make good money. Now, a family with a mason income of 4,000 and a laborer female of 2,860. It means the family makes 6,860. It is better than only the mason making 4,000 cedis a month. Yeah, teachers, even the bankers. That is why I'm talking the way I'm talking. The mistake we are making is that they think if you don't go to university, then you are nobody. Even I went to university at the age of 34. And 2 years, I still stopped just to go and do my business. Today, I'm employing PhDs, masters, first degrees. All of them are working for me. Because the mere fact that I didn't go to school or didn't complete doesn't mean I don't have the brains. My sister, who comes directly after me, when you mention school, she gets sick. But, you know, my new house that I'm building in Tema, this girl, the designs alone for the house, she charged me $1.5 million. Uneducated woman, $1.5 million. Let's say she makes a profit of 10%. It's $150,000. Who says only education can change your life? It's not true. That is why I think we should allow women to work. The statistics indicates that every 3 female, only 1 is working. 2 female are not working. We need to change that. And that is what I believe in. And I'm here telling you this. The chief executives and ministers who come to MCE, oh, go and write names of women. Let's give them Maslow. Don't listen to chief executive. You know, Choboy, because they want your vote. They want your vote. 7 years, they didn't give you anything. Now that Agyapong is here empowering women, they want to give you Maslow 2,000 cedis for 7 years. Meanwhile, if you work as a laborer in my company, 2,860 times 12, you make about 32,000 a year. Can you compare 32,000 to 2,000 cedis? So the ladies, our mothers, aunties, sisters, wives, you have to be careful. Chief executive, we are telling you before they get here. You know, that's the trick. But on the more serious note, you see, a family that has a problem, a family that poverty has stricken them, the women suffer more than the men. Because there is no child who is hungry that will cry and hold the father's clothes or pants. They always cry and hold their mother's clothes. And if it continues like that, you, the man, one day, when you are entering the house, the woman will be frustrated and facing you. Every day you don't stay home. You don't stay, you don't even know what the kids eat. In the Pajenya, you are not doing anything. When they nag for 1 month, pressure will kill you. So we have to make women comfortable. And if you go to any home that they give you fufu, you stick this finger in and you see the soup around your fingers. It means the chop money, the woman added something. Any home that you go, they give you fufu, you stick the finger in, it's just like washing, using water to wash your fingers. It means only the man gives chop money. So women are important. We have to help. That is what I stand for. If my daughters are making it, your daughter can make it too. We have to create opportunities for women and the youth of this country. Why I ask you to clap for women was that I went to Confanoche Hospital to visit some cancer patients. And I saw a lady and I was so touched. The husband was seriously sick. He's grown so lean and was lying on the bare floor. But this woman, irrespective of the husband's condition, she also laid on the floor and wrapped her hand around the husband. That day, I was fully convinced that women, they have love more than we the men. So it touched my heart, and I decided to pay the money. So I asked the doctors, how much do you owe? That whole human beings are lying on the floor like that. They said they owe $145,000. So I took my check and wrote $145,000 to Confanoche Hospital. And what happened was that the doctors called the agent who had refused to service the equipment or the machine. That Honorable Ken has given us a check. We're going to make a deposit at the bank. If it clears, we'll give you the money to come and service the machine. What the gentleman who had refused for 2 weeks not to service the machine said, in fact, if it is Honorable Kennedy Agyapong's check, I trust him. Tomorrow, I will come and fix the machines. So the next day, I went and bought mattresses, pillows, bed sheet, and donated it to the hospital. Told them that even if a person comes and he's going to die, you let him sleep on this mattress with the pillow. If he dies, at least he has died like a human being. Not like human beings lying on the bare floor like animals. Then they took me to emergency ward. When I went there, the beds were short. They didn't have enough beds. So patients were sitting like this and drips were on them. So I told them, at that moment I didn't have money, but I promised to go back. In this February, I bought 150 hospital beds and took it to Confanoche Hospital. So when I went to Kumasi to meet the constituency executives, and I told them my contribution, why Ghanaians are willing to vote for me. With all this MPP problem, there's one man, Agyapong, that Ghanaians are ready to vote for. Then they all rose in unison and started singing. Adiana Dani, Adiana Dani, hey, 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 Yebetua Mao, Yebetua Mao, hey, Yebetua Mao, Yebetua Mao, hey. So wherever I go, by the time I finished, the delegates will be shouting, Adani, Adani, Adani. And I know by the time I finish here, now Adani. Choboyi. I joined MPP, which was Dankwa Buzia, in 1991. And we formed MPP party in 1992. In 1992, we needed money to campaign. An MPP, we didn't have money. Myself and Mr. Opombio took a loan from Security Discount, $3 million in 1992. $3 million in 1992, not $3 million today. In 1992, 31 years ago, we took a loan from Security Discount. The owner of the bank is called Aferidonko. The managing director at that time is called Fredowari. I don't know if some of you go on social media. About 6 weeks ago, Agyapong was, he's broke. Agado. You know, Rollins chased us. He took the bank from Mr. Aferidonko and sacked Fredowari. He chased myself and Mr. Opombio. We used 8 years to pay the $3 million loan on behalf of MPP. 8 years. 2 of us. The women that I said, oh, we should clap for them. They are good women. These same women, they hate poverty. They don't like hardships. When we lost the election, a woman that I promised to marry, I got broke. And the woman left me. I got broken heart for 7 months or 3 months. You see, me a broken heart 7 months. Me phone say, and kakra. I went back to America. So 1996, I couldn't help that much. I gave 15 pickups. The year 2000, when I was contesting, I gave MPP 50 pickups. The year 2004, myself and Mr. Opombio, we gave 100 pickups. The year 2008, Ghana, the constituencies were 245. Myself and Mr. Opombio, we bought 245 Tata brand new pickups from PH Motors. I single-handedly donated 77 Russian Jeeps in 2008. I gave over 1 million t-shirts, Wellington boots, cutlasses. The same 2008, when we were going for the second round, myself and Mr. Opombio, we discounted our check at a great bank, $2 million, which was equivalent to 2 million cedis, and we gave to MPP before we were able to go to the second round. In 2012, MPP was broke like a church mouse. We didn't have money for campaign. So Mr. Opombio and a friend of mine, Ochehine's younger brother, called Nana Puku, they went to my Chinese partner called Wela that he should give them materials for campaign, $2 million. And they were going to, they said we'll win 2012 election. So when we win, we'll give her contract to get the money back. Then she asked them, what about if you don't win? How am I going to get my money? They didn't think of that, and therefore they didn't have answer for it. So Mr. Opong called me. I was on my way to Tema. Around Asham. So wherever you are, make a U-turn and come to Golden Tulip. I went there, and the lady told me, look, Ken, I'm prepared to give the goods, but at least I need a guarantor. You cannot just say that I should give you logistics for your campaign worth $2 million without any guarantor, no witness, nothing. So when he said that, it's okay. I took pen and paper and wrote, Wela, I, Agyapong, will pay the $2 million if MPP loses 2012 election. That is how come the woman brought the materials for the election. And those of you who were in the party since 2012, if you remember, some of the constituencies, they even finished the election before the materials or logistics for the campaign arrived. That was the reason. Because we didn't have physical cash to go and buy. So the woman with my promissory note, as and when she makes money, then she'll bring the goods. In 2014, did we have any men in this party? When Sir John, may his soul rest in peace, was a general secretary, he wrote letters to all the regions saying that we're going to Tamale for Congress. 2 weeks later, Sir John wrote letters back saying that MPP was broke and we couldn't hold the Congress in Tamale. So I called him and said, General, a party that has been in power for 8 years, you mean if we go to opposition for 6 years, businessmen that President Kufuor created in this party, nobody is ready to help MPP. I'll pay the money. I single-handedly paid the money for MPP to go to Congress in Tamale. I paid the money. In 2016, this 2016, if you remember, they were even asking polling station executives to contribute 20 cedis, some 50 cedis. Some were asked to adapt a polling station for 500 Ghana cedis. Today, with all the hard work you put up, when these people in position of trust, they see you, they look at you like you are not a human being because of your hard work. They are coming again. I am telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. In 2016, I bought 240 used American pickups. 240 used American pickups. 11 40-footer containers of Broniwell used clothes. Mr. Opong bought 2 40-footer containers of Wellington boots and cutlasses and magic cube. That is how come we won 169 seats in 2016. Choboy, in Ghana here, if you want one politician that Ghanaians trust that he's honest and truthful, if you take Agyapong, there is nobody that Ghanaians believe. Because when Anas recorded our ministers in Dubai, February 8, 2018, and Anas was bragging that he has MPP, he's holding MPP like egg, he'll crash it and will not go second term because we are corrupt, we are this. There was no bold, honest man to challenge Anas in this country except Agyapong. I challenged Anas and told him, you are also corrupt. You are only disgracing people to amass wealth for yourself. And this guy took me to court. You know the results. The judge, looking at the evidence I presented, referred to Anas that you are not an investigative journalist. You are an investigative terrorist. This guy was terrorizing Ghanaians. If I had not stopped Anas, a day will come, the power Anas was willing in this country, a day will come, every Ghanaian will look at his watch about 8 minutes to 4. Anas will tell Ghanaians that it's 8 minutes to 9 and all Ghanaians should go to sleep and we're all going to sleep. Anas's time. That is the power this boy was willing. It took only Agyapong to challenge him. This is the confidence Ghanaians have in me, that this is the man with the current situation in this country, the man to lead, to break the 8 for MPP is Agyapong. Choboy, in 2020, if not Agyapong, MPP, we wouldn't have had majority in parliament. Ask me why. When in 2020, after the election, MPP had 137 seats, NDC had 137 seats, one independence from Adanse Fomena, Honorable Esiama. We approached Honorable Esiama, begged him to join MPP for us to get majority. He said he won't do it unless his chairman Kwasinti resigns as chairman of Adanse Fomena. A chairman who has been legally, constitutionally elected. And I, Agyapong, say that I don't like your chairman. So you should resign before I join NPP. Who can do this? But we didn't have a choice because we needed the numbers. So I called Chairman Kwasinti. I invited him to my house. I told him our situation. What he said was that, honestly, he would have accepted it, but also, Chairman kakra kakra. That's where he gets his benefits from. Then he had a bag here. He opened the zip, gave me an envelope and asked me to read. When I read it, it was a demand notice from Adanse Rural Bank. He was owing 1.5 million Ghana cedis. And the bank was demanding it. He says he doesn't have that money. So if he asks me to resign today, tomorrow the bank will take me to court. Then I told him, honestly speaking, I can't give you 1.5 million this morning, but I can give you 1 million Ghana cedis. There I wrote a great bank check, 1 million Ghana cedis. 9 a.m. By 10 a.m., Chairman Kwasinti had cashed the check. He came to my house. He did not even read. He just took a pen and signed and resigned. And we took the copy to President Akufo-Addo and gave a copy to Honorable Esiama. Then Honorable Esiama go on national radio and television to announce that he's joining NPP with his independence. That is how come we got 138, 137 in Parliament. I have done all this for the party. If not because I'm contesting, all this information you wouldn't have known. The very people that are contesting, none of them contributes to MPP when we are in opposition. And I can challenge all of them. Nobody, with all this propaganda that they are making that Agyapong doesn't like airways. I have donated pickups and logistics to this region, voter region, than any MPP member in this party. We went to Nkwanta North. They gave a testimony of pickup I gave them. In Nkwanta South, pickup I gave them. KJB Akan, the logistics I gave them. Even your region, when we met the region, they told me that they benefited from the pickups that I brought. I've been supporting MPP in voter region. And you know what they do is just like this: blue, white, red. Ours is green, yellow, red. The green means 100% we are going to win. The yellow is 50-50. The red, it means we are not going to win. So don't worry about them. So voter region and OT region is always red. What it means is that they are not prepared to bring any logistics to voter region. But I always bring logistics to voter region. This is it. You see, I tell you the truth and they don't like it. I'm telling you if you don't know. This is how they do the categories. Voter region and OT region, you are always red. So they rule you out. They don't want to bring anything. I'm the only candidate who has been supporting this region. So please, I'm begging you. I'm with you all the time, rain or shine. So this is the time you should also show your love. Choboy, Matthew 20:28 says, anybody who wants to be a leader must first be a servant of the people. I have served MPP. Adianada. Yeah.
Hello. Enu watrolo, yeah. Enu watrolo, yeah. Nyata konawo, yeah. Nyata konawo, yeah. Hey!
Thank you so much. Put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him. Choboy, can we have silence here, please? Back in school, in UCC, there was nothing I did as TESCON president without the support of a brother. And this brother loved me like himself. Today, that brother is the Honorable MCE for North Dayi District. I am happy to invite to the mic. My own brother, one of the very hard-working municipal chief executives in Ghana, Honorable Puto Ata.
Expressing about the fact that over the years there is a propaganda that he has put out, quote unquote, noise that they should kill people in Volta region. Honorable, that doesn't even work. It doesn't exist amongst us here. I can assure you. And then even in Agyapong, there is something like that. It doesn't work. I am not worthy to touch so we have been in this game for a very long time. And then the last one, there is a fear. Chief executives are being whipped to a certain line. So I also go down line. So you have defeated me again, then you inserted them against me. That's interesting. But honorable, Kudata doesn't fear. I don't fear. I've already suffered a lot. That this is not the point for me to talk about it. Indeed, I should have been here as chief executive. Some of them are aware because of the things that's happening around us. That's why I'm still here. And so I don't fear to speak the truth, regardless of its repercussions. Now, is that not it? If somebody has done well, you have to say it. regardless of whose oath is God, we should not be afraid. But he has spoken loud and clear, and to tell you the things that we are also going through as civil executives. It's not easy. If we support him, and I believe that we are going to support him, not then we benefit from that. We will benefit from that. Because, Honorable, he says that as a result of that, from here, he's giving us 3 motorbikes. Honorable, we are so grateful. We are grateful because me, 2024, I'm not contesting to contest. I am winning this for MPP. I'm winning. Because the first time I contested was last time, 2020, and I had over 400% increase. All we need to do is to double that. And as soon as we double that, we are winning. And I am taking that seat for MPP.
Chairman, I'm going to adapt this constituency and help him to win this.
Relationship with you, even in the days of my ECC, relationship with you, with your PRO, Armstrong, I have nowhere to go but to support you to make sure that you also become victorious. I'm not afraid to say that. This is good data, and I've done this over the years, regardless of whatever people will say. And so we'll go back into our conclave, and we'll design the proper way to ensure that 2024 everything wins, and of course we give the support to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Show him bigger love. Put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him. A bigger round of applause. A bigger round of applause. Chobe, I have always admired him for his charisma. He never gets missing in the crowd. He always stands out. Atakudo always stands out. Thank you so much. Chobe, now it's time for payment announcement to be made. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for our director in charge of special operations, and put your hands together for chairman.